Do you know the power of follow-up? Do you know the power in the follow-up? Do you know the power that accompany follow-up? Do you know how powerful follow-up is? As we started saying from last week, the power of follow-up. One of the power is that it has ability to restore backslider. It has power to restore backslider. It has power to restore a fainting spirit, a fainting soul. It has power to reunite one with Christ. Let me give you an example. When I was 7, when I was a copper, so myself and my friend, we do morning cry early in the morning. So there was a particular brother that converted during the process. So after a while, we told the man, and after the conversion, we told the man to be going to church, you know. Then after like 2-3 weeks or 1 month thereabout, we're like, okay, brother, let's check on this person. Let's know how he's faring. Despite that, he's not even attending our church. You know, as a couple, we don't even have church. You know, so we just like, okay, the soul that was saved, let's just check on him. Let's know how he's growing. Let's know how he's coping. And when we got to him, we're like, brother, how are you? Like that. And the brother, so do you go to church now? Which church do you attend? And the brother said he's no longer going to church. Like, what? Wow, why? Why are you not going to church? The brother said that the GO of their church committed a lot of atrocity. You know, it was brought to open that the man has been sleeping with two people, this and that, and like that. What a lot of things that the man has been doing. So he started sharing with us, and by hearing that, it was like, no go area. If Christianity is like this, oh no, I better remain who I used to be. So the soul that was just being converted, encountering such a thing. So the brother just went back. He stopped going to church. He stopped believing. You know, in a situation like that, you believe pastors are the same thing, and even if I change church, they might, you know, somebody that's not grown. It's grown up Christian that can know that know that it's not like that. That we have wolves in sheep clothing. But this person like, oh no, let me just go back. Can you see? If we didn't check on this person, how do we know? We just believe where we are that all has been well. We just be counting numbers of comfort. Like, yes, this month I have 2 comforts. Next month I have 3 comforts. Following month I have 4 comforts. Without knowing that some of them has backslided. Without knowing, even if it's all of them that are backslided. No. So that is why we need to do follow-up. Most of the time, some people are fainting because of the problem they encounter. Some people have given up. But when you check them at home, you talk to them, they will be able to speak with you. They will tell you their mind. And you will be of help. Let's take for example, though it's not a follow-up thing, but the story, you know, it's in line with what we are saying. Let's check 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 12. That's the story of Elijah and the widow of Zarephath. You know, when widow of Zarephath, when Elijah got to her house, like, do you have anything you can give me? Do you have this? Do you have that? I'm famished, like that. And the widow of Zarephath told him that I don't have anything, no. The only thing we have, verse 12, he said, I swear by the Lord your God that I don't have a single piece of bread in the house, and I have only a handful of flour left in the jar, and a little cooking oil in the bottom of the jug. I was just gathering a few sticks to cook this last meal, and then my son and I will die. You can see what the woman is passing through. So he's at the verge of death. As somebody that thinks that nothing can work for them. They are fed up. You know, they've gotten to the stage that no solution for them again. He just told Elijah, this little flour, my son and I will just eat it, and after eating it, we will die. You can see that conclusion. What if Elijah didn't visit her? What if the Lord did not direct Elijah to her? What if Elijah was not there? The woman will just eat the flour and the child, and they will die just like that. And the generation will just end like that. Because the husband is dead already, the wife and the child. But when he visited, so you don't know the life you might be saving by visiting. I've seen a lot of people that live from one church to another church. Why? Because they didn't check on them. Because they didn't visit them. Most of the time it's not because they are expecting something, but they just want you to show a care. A care. Just little help from you. Just little help from you. You don't know who you might be saving by that just little visit. Just little checking. Just little follow-up. You don't know. You don't know. So that is why we need to take the matter of follow-up seriously in our church. If church want to go down, then they will be weak in follow-up. Then they will not follow people up. But when church want to be strong and they want to stand firm, they do follow-up. They take follow-up serious. Serious. Like Yoruba used to say that I call worrying ọmọ ejò òun ló ń ṣekú pa wọ́n. I call worrying ọmọ ejò because snakes doesn't move together as a team, and that is why you can see one and kill them. If you see a team of snakes, will you be able to try to kill any? You will pick a flight. Meaning that as a Christian, as a church, if we can make ourselves as one, if we can make ourselves as a family, none will fall away. None will fall away. Look at Jesus, the story of Jesus, the parable of Jesus, that somebody that has 100 sheep and one got lost. The Bible said he left the 99 and run after the one. You can see the power of follow-up. He ran after the one. But the church today, if you got your congregation is 20, is how many? Is 50, is 1,000. You don't even know how many do you even know among them. Not talk of follow-up. Can you just because one person is not coming and leave the altar and seek after that person, and you will still believe that this 1,999 is enough? No, you have to run after them. You have to run after them. Follow-up is powerful. Look at the story when David lost everything and he prayed to God, God, should I pursue? Should I overtake? And the Lord said, pursue. You will overtake and you will recover all. What happened there? It's because the people that waged war against David, that took everything he has, they left one person behind. They left one soul behind, a dying soul. One of them was sick. And they're like, let's drop this one so that this one will not delay us. Let's drop this one and let's keep running. Let's keep running. And they left that one. And when David got there, he saw the one that was dying and he took care of him. He gave him food, he gave him drug, and he asked them questions. And this one said, we are the one that came to raid your tent. Promise me you will spare my life, and I will take you to our abode, and you get everything. And the man did exactly. He took David there, and David was able to recover all. If those army didn't leave that one behind, will that happen? No. It will not happen. One is fainting, you drop him. You never care. As a church, if you didn't see anyone in church and you didn't check, you don't know what that thing might cost your church. That very soul can cause a danger for you and your ministry. You don't know. Ẹni tó bá létí kó gbọ́ o. Ìjọ tó bá létí kó gbọ́. Olùṣọ́ àgùntàn tó bá létí kó gbọ́ ohun tí ẹ̀mí ń sọ fún ìjọ. That singular soul you abandoned. You don't know the repercussion on your ministry, on your church. That single soul you think is not important. To God is important. No soul is a waste to God. Every souls are important. Is it because the person is not rich? That is why you think it's not important. You see, the person does not have gifts. That is why you think it's not important to your ministry. Because he doesn't have money, you think it's not important. Because he's not a worker in your church, and you think the fellow is not important. He's only a worker that you check, right? He's only a worker. Because that person is not a worker, you think he's not important to your ministry and to your church. That's a lie. A lie from the pit of hell. A lie from the devil. Don't give room for the devil. Don't give room for the enemy. Rise up and do the needful. Rise up and do the major and important thing to your ministry. And the Lord help you, uphold you in the name of Jesus. May you receive grace to do the needful, to do it as you ought to do. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.